Okay, let's talk about the Fujinon MK Cinema Zoom lenses. Fujinon sent me a set of the MK Cinema Zoom lenses, so I was really excited to put them to the test, see what they were like, get into the pros and cons, and let you guys know what I thought. And I was not disappointed. So the two lenses in the set are the Fujinon MK 18 to 55 and the 50 to 135 millimeter. Full disclosure, this isn't paid, this isn't anything like that. I get to make this review. Fuji doesn't get to have a say in it. I was just really excited to test these lenses out, so I reached out to them and they agreed to send them out to me so that I could shoot some stuff on them and let you know what I thought. Normally, if you've been watching this channel, pros and cons lists. I love my pros and cons lists. Instead of doing the pros, I wanted to kind of delve into why I wanted to shoot on these lenses specifically. So all these reasons are the pros, if that makes sense. Because I think they're not just pros, but these are like practical reasons why I wanted to shoot on these lenses. And maybe that will apply to you and how you shoot or why you would want to shoot on these lenses too. So one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to shoot on these was I was looking for manual lenses. So we'll start with that. There's a lot of clients that I have where manual lenses are just required. There's moving parts and pieces and sometimes when I'm shooting autofocus, the lens or the camera can just decide to focus in on something when that is not what I want to be focused on, and it can ruin the shot. And so there's a couple situations, especially with glass blowing, that I just needed that manual focus. I couldn't have the lens or the camera just getting distracted with other moving parts. I wanted to stay focused on what I wanted to stay focused on. So I needed a manual lens. Then I also wanted to be able to quickly zoom in and out. That was another factor that I was looking for, specifically with the glass blowing, because there's times where I really want to punch in on something and be able to see what's going on and then quickly zoom out to be able to get all the action. Glass blowing is just a fast-paced kind of environment, so I didn't want to miss anything, so having a zoom option is perfect. Now, the problem that a lot of zoom lenses have, especially photo zoom lenses, is that when you're zooming in and out, the focus will change. And so with these lenses, what I was most excited about was that it's parfocal. Unbelievable, it's a game changer. If you don't know what that means, it's basically just that when you're zoomed out and you zoom in, what you're focused on or what you're zooming in on stays in focus. So whether I'm zoomed in on this glass piece being blown, and then I zoom out to see a wider area, everything is still in focus. That focus doesn't change. So even though it might take just a second or a half a second, sometimes that can mean getting the shot or losing the shot. So having a parfocal lens is huge. It's a game changer. It's amazing. The other reason that I wanted these lenses specifically was that they're really lightweight. A lot of zoom lenses are super heavy, and there's times where I'm shooting for, 4, 6, 8 hours at a time. And so a really heavy rig can bring a lot of wear and tear on my old man body. So I just wanted something that was lightweight, that would just be easy to shoot with. And these lenses, again, checked off the box. So the other reasons why I did want to shoot on this was there was no lens breathing and the T2.9. It's not the fastest, but for all the reasons that I wanted to shoot on this, 2.9 was plenty. It was great. Would I love it if it was a 1.2? Absolutely. But 2.9, I'll take it. That's still pretty fast. And then lastly, getting into the cons. I'm not just saying this because Fuji sent me these lenses. I can't really think of a con for these lenses. The only con I can think of is that if you're looking for a lens that has a bunch of character, this probably isn't the lens for you. This is a nice, clean, clinical image. I liked it. I loved the image that I got out of it. for the projects that I wanted to shoot on. I think we should be choosing the gear for the specific project. But if you are looking for something that has a ton of character, that's a dirty lens or has crazy flares or different distortion elements, these aren't really the lenses for you. Also, if you're looking for a lens that has autofocus, it's basically like if you're looking for a lens that is a parfocal cinema zoom lens, this is a great option. The only other con that I can think of is that they're pretty pricey lenses. Again, these lenses have a very specific use, so if you are looking to get it, maybe that justifies the price, but $3,800, $4,000, $7,800 or $7,700 for both, that's a lot of money. So they are pricey lenses. That's up to you whether it's worth it or not. Maybe you can find it used, but overall, I absolutely loved shooting on these lenses. So let me know in the comments below, have you ever shot on parfocal lenses or have you shot on these lenses? What do you think? What are your thoughts? If you got any questions, let me know. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. It really does help and make a difference. And I'll see you in the next video.